Hi, welcome back. In this segment, we're going to continue talking about objections. And in this case, we're going to describe diverting attacks. Remember, we first talked about opposing attacks. This one is diverting attacks. So this example here is a diverting type of attack, since it attempts to divert the flow of certainty within the original line of reasoning. So let's look at what we have here. We have two conclusions. One is the president does not have an original Hawaiian birth certificate. And the other conclusion, the president has an original Hawaiian birth certificate. And you can see here two lines of reasoning that are creating two separate conclusions. Now, this line of reasoning begins with premise 1, which is the president only produced a recertified Hawaiian birth certificate. That's premise 1. Its second premise is one who only produced a recertified Hawaiian birth certificate does not have an original Hawaiian birth certificate. Therefore, the conclusion here, the president does not have an original Hawaiian birth certificate. Now notice that this second line of reasoning actually starts with the same premise number 1. So they kind of overlap right here. And then there's a branching, which is that happens right here. So the first premise for this conclusion, the president has an original Hawaiian birth certificate, is the president only produced a recertified Hawaiian birth certificate. So that's your first premise. And the second premise in this line of reasoning is one who only produced a recertified Hawaiian birth certificate has an original Hawaiian birth certificate. Therefore, you have this conclusion. So when you have a diverting attack, what the opponent is trying to do is divert the level of certainty off the main line where it was headed. So you can start with the same premise or same 2 or 3 premises, but at some point the opponent attempts to build premises that link to another conclusion, and hopefully they're thinking that, for example, premise 3 can bear more certainty than premise 2 in the eyes of the audience, and therefore they're more likely to be persuasive in arguing for their conclusion. Thank you.